Good morning. It's Johnny Sunshine. I've got some important news I need to share with you this morning. It's fucking Monday. That's the news. It's fucking Monday, and it feels like Friday. Thank God it's Monday. What's up, guys? Good morning. How's everybody doing today? It's Monday. Back to work today. I gotta clean my truck this morning, man. I can't even get in the back of it. Johnny went out last night, man, and just fucking pigged out, man. I had a 16-ounce prime rib, mashed potatoes, no gravy, just extra au jus, some steamed veggies, and a fucking goddamn salad the size you could feed a family. Very good. $50 bill out the window, but you know, I'm worth it. Thank God I didn't have somebody with me. So guys, I've got my first call today. Is a water heater I put in a couple years ago. It's not heating, cold water. The guy said that he's had issues. He had an electrician. He hired somebody to put in a surge protector on his house. And he's had issues with other appliances in the house. The dishwasher, after the guy was done, the dishwasher didn't work. And he said he had to go out and shut the main breaker off to the house. And then all of a sudden, after doing that, the dishwasher was working again. I don't know. This is like the third call in a couple of years for. I really hardly ever get calls for Rheem water heaters that they're not working properly. But this will be the third one. So I don't know if there's a little problem brewing out there. We'll see when I get there. Water quality. A lot of people in this area have been complaining about the water. I don't know what's going on with it. You know, they probably Donald Trump and his administration has probably just, thrown all those water regulations out the window. Who the fuck needs regulations? I mean, it makes everything hard. So yesterday I was at this house for a friend of mine, and they said they were not Trumpers. And then I said, I was, me in people's houses, always fucking mumbling, talking to the camera. I said something about Trumpers are fucking Nazis, and the old lady fucking barked out, "We're not Nazis." I was like, whoa, maybe I'm in the wrong. Maybe they're just playing me. Maybe they really are fucking Trumpers. I mean, the guy looks like a Trumper, but smells like a Trumper, acts like a Trumper. I don't know. This is the world we live in now. I just love having my fucking house back. I got another 5 days of this, man. I came home yesterday. I jumped in that swimming pool. And then I laid over here on this fucking chaise lounge, man. And the way the sun was coming in. And the vantage point of that little corner looking out over all that I own. Yeah. It was just fucking wonderful. It was so fucking good for my soul. And we're gonna get back to this where I don't have it. I just have friends and family staying in my guest house. And that should be pretty easy because I don't have any friends or family. So, it'll work out great. I'll be all by myself. I gotta tell you, man, I figured out the weed thing, guys. I will go like this. I take that thing, that little pen. I did it right before I went to sleep last night. I take that little pen and go, that's it. A fucking quick toke, small, can't even feel it in my lungs. And I hold it for a little while, and then I let it out, and a little bit of smoke comes out, and that's just enough for Johnny, man. This brain, as fat as my head is, my brain is the size of a pea, just rattling around in there. So it don't take much to get that thing a little off kilter, you know? And I went right to sleep. I've been sleeping a lot better. And I think it's going to work out, man. It's not helping my eyes, I can tell you that. But it is making me a little more bearable for myself. You know what I mean? This constant battle between me and myself. Yeah. Kidding, man. No, I'm not. Can I tell you, it has a glimmer of truth to it. See this? Look at my head, guys. Look at this ear. It's kind of fucking going drooping. And this ear is the one they took my skin sample from. So I gotta go in and get a little fucking nip and tuck on this ear, because I look like Uncle Fester with a fucking droopy ear. So this place I'm going to this morning, the guy's an Airbnb owner, and he calls me a lot of times. And the last time he called me, he's like, "Hey, I'm buying a new house for Airbnb," and he's like, "I need a letter stating how much it costs for." I get this shit a lot, man, with realtors and people selling houses, people buying houses. It takes a lot of time, man, and it ain't free, so I kind of blew him off. I think he's pissed at me, but I told him how much 2 toilets would cost, and that's it. Just fucking tell him. Well, I need it on a fucking official letter, like an affidavit. I swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. And then commenced to lying like a son of a bitch. The Trumpers. I'm really starting to feel like my eye problem is more allergies than anything. So I need to set up an appointment with an allergist, and hopefully these lenses will work. Hi, Beto. Come here. Get up here. How's my sweet girl today? Oh, she's so beautiful. Give me kisses. Oh, thank you, Beto. Oh, I just love you. I just love this perfume you're wearing. What is that? Flea be gone! Flea be gone! You son of a bitch! Black Silver! How do I come up with this shit? Fucking incredible. So I noticed in the comment section, there are still those that believe that Donnie Boy is doing a great job on the economy. Lemmings, as they're going off the cliff, they're saying, "Go Donnie! Yeah!" Every economic indicator is going in the wrong direction. He's destroying this economy. Yeah. Somebody said gas prices are coming down because we're producing more gas in America. Really, guy? Where'd you get that fact? Well, they opened up some new lands for drilling. It takes like 10 years, you dumbass, to get anything out of them fucking places. Come on. Show me some facts. I can go through and show you. You guys, the problem is you guys don't believe anybody who's intelligent. Gotta be a Fox talk show host or a commentator. I don't even know what the fuck you call them. It's gotta be coming out of the mouth of somebody you love. But yeah, everything's not very good, man. I mean, he kind of fizzled out in a 60 Minutes interview the other day. Oh, I don't know if I'm here to enforce or withhold the Constitution. Stand up for the he's like, I'm not. I've got the best lawyers. They're telling me maybe we don't have to, abide by the Constitution. What the fuck, man? Oh, what about that oath you took? Well, what did they say? What did I repeat? Oh, I don't know. Let me go get some more coffee. So I've got to get a price on an AC unit, man, for my house. I have a 5-ton unit. It may be a little bit oversized, but it's working. And I'll be honest, man, it's been in there since 2007. I've never had to add gas to this thing. What I need is an air handler. The compressor is good outside, but you're not going to be able to just buy half of the thing. I've had a lot of issues with drainage and replacing pans on that unit up in the attic. I'm open to relocating it, new line set to an area like maybe inside of a closet instead of having that fucking thing up in the attic. If that makes things easier, at least I know that if I'm going to be able to look at it and take care of it more, and I won't have to worry about if a pinhole or some rust or whatever happens to that casing on it, that I'm not sucking dirt in from the attic. And living on a main road like this, the vibration of these buses and trucks and rednecks going by, it shakes a lot of shit loose, man. And I live on an acre of land with fucking oak tree canopy. So there's a lot of dust, a lot of dirt, and my house is unmanageable because of it, man. I literally could clean my house from top to bottom every fucking day. And I just don't do it, man. Johnny has never received a good housekeeping seal of approval. And for some reason, I think I need a wife, and that's her job. That's really fucked up. I mean, I would help, man. If I had a beautiful woman who wanted to clean, say get up and let's clean today, I'd be like all in, man, totally. I'd say, here, put this nurse's outfit on and let's get to it, baby. Just being honest. I thought the jobs that I did yesterday were pretty interesting. There was a lot going on there. The cable in my Super V was twisted pretty bad. It is a general cable, so it's got a cable inside the actual cable. Well, let me rephrase that. It has a cable inside the spring, and in case the thing breaks, you'll still be able to pull it back out. But that thing, I bent it back into shape, and it's teetering on the edge of breaking, and that could be a real problem. That's why I was really babying that thing. I didn't want to take the time. I do have brand new cables on my truck for all of my Super Vs. I need to do that today. They're not cheap. They're like $65, man. But it's a money maker. Money maker. For less than $400, you get a Super V. Most common stoppage. Fucking tub drain and a shower drain. Bing bang. Pay the man. You pay for that goddamn Super V in a week, a day. So I've got to clean my truck. It's a total mess. I can't even get in the back. And the guy came around and he's looking in my truck. And usually my truck's pretty fucking tight, you know. And people are impressed with it. But not yesterday. This guy had all kinds of shit in his shed. He wanted to get rid of wire, PVC fittings. I don't know where he got all that shit. You know, working for 20 years in the building industry. I don't know if he was just picking shit up on the jobs that he was in, throw it in the trunk and bring it home. He had a lot of fucking plumbing fixtures, fittings, tried to give them to me. 2 big boxes, man, full of shit, but they're 20 years old, man. I don't need them. Plastic gets brittle, man, after 20 years. I don't need that. Even DWV fittings, I said I don't really need them, man. I need to be putting brand new shit in, you know what I'm saying, y'all? The fuck do I look like, Steve Lav? Yeah, this is brand new pipe. It's just been outside. Come on, Steve. We ain't falling for that shit anymore. We know you're a fucking recycler. You spend all your free time out there fucking taking parts off of old beat up fucking air conditioners and water heaters, and yeah, this is still good. I'll give you a real good deal, 75% of what it would cost for a new one. Johnny don't do that. It's actually a thing in the code about selling used fixtures. You can't do it. You're not supposed to. So it is what it is. Some guy left a comment about the Florida code, saying how fucked up it is. I can just tell you, man, I mean, it may be different from what you do, but I see so many things that are just fucking ridiculous to me. Like in Massachusetts, you gotta run a vent out for future use? Are you fucking kidding me, man? What's the likelihood of every fucking house up there getting remodeled to add a fucking, add something and you need a vent? It's ridiculous. Heel outlet fucking closet vents. Crazy, man. All these different vents that are, if the house backed up, they're gonna collect fucking waste and it's not gonna get washed. This guy was railing on plumbing down here in Florida, man. And I'm just gonna tell you, CPVC's been on the market for a long time, and yes, it gets brittle. But I will tell you, PEX is already failing, both types, and we got a lot of that shit out there. And the next wave of work. Oh, god damn, I was feeling a little pressure there. My head, man. I just had the relief valve went off, man. The pressure got a little high. But PEX, man, it's not without problems, guys. It is not without problems. When they were using brass fittings on PEX 20 years ago, or whenever the fuck they were doing it, those brass fittings became the sacrificial anode on the system. You cut them old systems open and the brass fitting is just fucking corroded, man. And they leak. So, CPVC, slow and steady wins the race. I've been putting it in for a long time. I have it in my house, man. I repiped my house in 2007, and I haven't had any issues with it, man, whatsoever. It looks just like copper. If I painted it with like a copper paint, you'd think it was copper because the fittings are the same size. Not this goofy fucking. I watch guys on YouTube. They put together just a simple hose bib, ends up fucking this long, you know, hanging off the side of the house, man. That's gonna be a problem. People walking into them, fucking lawnmowers, just crazy, man. The fittings are so fucking huge because they're designed to be able to get that big, bulky ass tool in there. I don't get it. I'm going to continue to do things the way I do it. I talk a lot about how fucked up shit is in Florida, but I ain't got no issue with when I talked about the Southern Building Code Congress International. That was our code when I took my test in 1989. I took my journeyman test. We're not on that. We're on the national code now. And the handbook that I showed you, that I had, you can buy that. Let me go get that. I'll show you. So we are in Florida now. We're on the IPC, the International Plumbing Code. This is basically the same book. It's a code and commentary. And what it does is it elaborates, man. This is what you really want to read, man. It has the code, but then it tells you what the original intent was. I mean, look at this shit, man. I see these. There's a couple Mexican crews, man. I think they're out of Georgia. It's a whole family of, it is a family, you know, but these guys travel all over the place and they put plumbing in these big ass buildings with millions of fucking risers coming up on the slab. You see, I showed you one the other day. It must be a hospital or a doctor's office or something. But these guys, they bang shit out, man. They're fucking good plumbers. And if you chase them all off, let me tell you something. Old fat boy with his fucking Bubba butt crack ain't gonna get out there and do that shit in August. But anyways, get yourself one of these books, man. This is a 2009. Get the latest edition, but it's a great, and read through this, man. Really understand why they're doing stuff, you know? I mean, people do shit their whole life and they don't realize the reason why they're doing that. And I think it's a great book, man. You can see that I've really been using this one. It's almost worn out. Yeah, I've never looked at it. But I sure as hell looked at that old one. And that shit, the plumbing, the way they were doing it in that book was working. And I still do it today. So it's a beautiful morning. It's Monday. Fuck. Bloody hell. I got 5 more fucking days, Jackson, of freedom here. I love it. Tell me what you think these people did in here, man. Why they shut all the curtains. Look at the blinds, man. Those things were open when I left this place for them. They shut every blind in the place. I don't know, man. All I know is Airbnb closed that problem because they get involved, and they'd be more than happy to knock your ass down. I did get a 4-star review from a couple that came here, and they just looked a little snooty when I met them. They only gave me a 4-star review. Everybody else gives me a 5-star. It may be because I've taken a back seat to, being so much in their face. I can't be the entertainment director, Johnny Jovial. Just, here's the key. Have a nice fucking vacation. Leave me the fuck alone, Jack. It's been working out great, man. It's a good little, if you've got space in your house, if you live somewhere where you can convert something. I've been in houses where it's just like a bedroom and a bathroom, man. You put a side entrance in, and a lot of people travel, man, and they like using Airbnb rather than a hotel or motel, Good thing is to get into this get hooked up with the traveling nurses, because they're here for like 3 months, and they pay very, very well, and they're hot, man. There's good chance there, is what I'm saying, for a long-lasting, homogeneous relationship. Who the fuck wants that? I gotta find an allergist. Scooby-Dooby-Dee. Better. Come here, sweetie. Get up here. Come on, get up here. Oh, you smell so good, Bella. Her paws, she's getting better, man. She's not limping so much. She's a tough dog, man. She protects her feet. She knows without these, she's done. But she lets me touch her feet and pet her legs. Most dogs are like, don't do that, because they're programmed to protect them doggies. Yeah, I know it. You guys you almost finished your jar of crack. Come here, Gussie. Gus, come on, get up here. Not you, Bella. Gussie was fucking great, man. He just hasn't. Bella, hey. Yeah, you put your head down in shame. You're being shameful. Yeah, I love you too, Bella. So I put it out there. I need a gig for this summer. No takers. Can't imagine why. Johnny, get the fuck out of here, man. I've been looking at campers, not fifth wheels, just trailers. 35-foot trailer with a pop-up, with pop-outs, man. Like a studio apartment, man. I could live there. I did it for months, man, and it's nice. You spill out, you get up in the morning, you go outside, That's where it's That's where it's at, Jack. You gotta make a little living room outside under the awning. You can chill out there, get a fan, get your coffee. Yeah, it was nice, man. But it's already getting hot. Johnny's sweating like a fucking stuck pig, like a whore in a fucking church on Sunday. Yeah, or something like that, I think. Let's do some hater mail, guys. Oops. Skibbity-boo. So Jeffrey Baker said, dang, cheap for a Sunday. Good job. That was cheap, man. And the guy choked on that. He kind of looked at me like, really, that much? $200? I got that feeling that he didn't think he got a good deal. Like he thought it was expensive. Well, I unstopped his mainline stoppage. I finished the job on the toilet that he set. I cleaned out the calcium in the toilet. And then I cleared the drain in the goddamn tub, man. And for $200, man, he got the good family and friends pricing, man. And I didn't get the feeling he thought he got a good deal. Whatever, man. This guy, Cold King, you hit fucking oil. That's what I told the guy when that shit started sliding out of that pipe, man. Look. You're a hoot. Mannion Sanchez. You're a hoot, John. Ah. Joey fucking Walnuts. Damn. Where are the gloves? Hands are all up in that bowl water and on the rim. Dude, Johnny ain't afraid of a little fucking, sometimes you gotta get in there, man. All the time you do. I'm not gonna fuck around with gloves. You stick them in the toilet and the water gets inside the gloves. Or it rips. I can't be bothered with that shit. I scrub the fuck out of my hands. Sometimes they smell like piss and shit, but, if you're eating a sandwich, usually the sandwich overtakes that. So this guy G-Man said they should outlaw flushable wipes and cast iron drain pipe, the problem child of American plumbers. Thanks for the video, Johnny. I gotta tell you, man, it's a huge money maker. It's probably a $500 million industry clearing lines that people are flushing them fucking stupid things down. So I don't think many plumbers are complaining about it. Sometimes it gets really bad where you got to spend hours trying, you got to get the camera out. If they're using a lot of it, women use toilet paper and wipes every time they go to the bathroom. So this guy, he's living in a house with 3 women. His wife's ill. She's using Tux. And, perfect storm, Jack. No wonder why they're having issues over there. 3 women and him. So this guy, Steve Lammers, fill the bathtub up and let it out. You saw there was no fucking trip lever on that, right, Steve? You're always missing everything, man. You're just nasty, Steve Lammers. How was I supposed to do that? Stick my big toe in the fucking drain? Or use some bullshit he was using to fill the tub? Didn't have to fill the tub. I was running water the whole fucking time I was rodding that line out. Steve, if we were working together, I'd have to slap you, man. I'd have to say, let's go out behind the building, man, and just fucking work it out, motherfucker. I did that a couple of times with guys I work with. I was like, you got fucking problems, bro? Let's go outside and settle this shit. When I was working for other people. Fuckers get an attitude when you're the big man on campus. That's all I'm saying, y'all. One guy, old Steve Lammers, have you ever used Calci-Solve? Yeah, it's a killer. I don't use any of that shit. It's dangerous, chemicals, fuck that, man. You need to open the line up with a cable or whatever. Shit like that's for the lazy man, Steve. Yeah, we're just gonna pour this in and then I'm gonna pick my nose for the next 20 minutes and let's see how it works. It does work, I give you that, but I don't want to be fucking around with chemicals. And I don't want that shit, you know, like clobber. I don't want that shit in my truck, man. Fucking goddamn thing opens up and now you got a major fucking disaster in your truck. So Bill Loader, this guy, he's on the Trump train. He's like, must be those Florida gas taxes. I just paid $2.84 yesterday. Price of oil is still dropping. Is also dropping since buying less foreign oil. We're buying less foreign oil? Mass gas was always very highly taxed. Maybe the mail. I can't see, guys. I'm sorry. The mail line doesn't have enough pitch for cast iron. I don't know what the mail line is. There is no difference in pitch on cast iron and PVC, my friend. $2.84. I haven't seen those numbers down here in Florida. I can tell you that. And we have yet to feel the fucking full effect of these stupid, thoughtless tariffs. It's a fucking joke. He's hurting American businesses. You go to Canada right now, go into those fucking liquor stores. There ain't a goddamn American product on those shelves. He fucking pissed them people off, man. And they're fucking saying, you want to play like this? You want to treat us like an asshole neighbor when we're your fucking partner? He's a dope, man. He goes up there with these mob tactics, you know? Intimidation, trying to muscle people. You can't do that shit on the world stage, you fucking dummy. The fuck, man? Guy thinks he's John Gotti, man. Don't work like that when you're the president, you fucking idiot. Might have been able to get away with that shit in Manhattan, but Will Dave, your party got its ass beat. Yeah. You're gonna eat them motherfucking words in about, I don't know when the next election is, 2 years from when Donnie Boy fucking took his oath of, I don't know anything about anything. I swear to uphold the Constitution. I think. Fucking retard. Pope Trump forgives me. Terry, who are you, man? Come on, man. Who are you? Tell us. Be a man. Put it out there. Don't be a fucking keyboard cowboy. Come on now. Who are you? You got a lot to say, Terry6665 or whatever the fuck your handle is. The fucking devil. 6665. You know what 666 is, man? Fucking Antichrist. Let's open this. I'm just gonna open this book. Boom. Wow, I don't know any of this. Wow. So what, according to the old code, what's the maximum spacing between manholes in the street? Can anybody tell me that? Wow. That's more site utilities shit. Let's see. Guys, you should have seen the fucking... the drawing that I had to do for my master's test was a big ass school with girls' bathrooms, boys' bathrooms, a huge fucking kitchen, grease lines, roof leaders, just crazy, man. And I made a big ass board, poster board, and I drew that whole system in on that, man, and it was beautiful. I mean, it was a work of art. I sized the whole thing, and I double and triple checked it, blah, 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 blah. I was ready, but I don't know what happened to it, man. That thing meant a lot to me. I got shit that I've had for 50 years, but I can't find my drawing, man. I don't know how it got lost. So guys, in the service business, you don't really need to worry so much about... You need to like read the chapter 5 on water heaters, understand chapter 5, everything you need to know about water heaters. Read the section on You're not putting any pipe. You're not fucking plumbing the whole building. And if you're just going to be a service plumber, I mean, I honestly believe myself that if you wanted to be a plumber, I think it's great to start out for like 5 years, man, putting shit in the ground, plumbing buildings, and then move into... It's a totally different world from being an installer of plumbing systems to somebody who services them. When I was doing new construction, if a water heater wasn't acting right, we didn't fuck around trying to fix it. It got yanked the fuck out of there, and we got another one from the supplier. Johnny ain't got time for fucking around with shit that don't work, Jackson. So, you never really got into all of that stuff. And we did thousands of houses, guys. Literally thousands of houses, man. The guy I worked for, when I got out of the Navy, he was banging them, man. Big houses, too. 4 bathroom, 2 stories, condominium complexes. We got a lot of experience, man. And on-the-job experience is the way to go. Read this stuff. Read everything you can read. But pay attention and ask questions out in the field. I was lucky that I got... when I got put on a truck in this very small company, I think there were like 5 or 6 of us. I got put on a truck with a master plumber, young guy. I was impressed. I was like, wow, this guy's really young, man, to have a master plumber license, you know? And I worked under him, and I paid attention. I watched what he did, and that's your foundation, you know what I mean? And then, depending on what your capacity is and your ability to think outside of the box and problem solve and all that stuff, coming up with a better way to do things, you can really get ahead in this trade. You can stand out from the crowd if that's who you are, and it's a great trade, man. It really is. I enjoyed it. I was like, I couldn't believe every day I'd get to go to work and we'd load up a couple $1,000s worth of shit for me to play with, because I just love building, man. I loved it, you know, always have. Some people are designed, they're built to sit behind a desk and do nothing all fucking day. Not Johnny. I gotta get out there, man. Let me go get some coffee. So I'm gonna call this, I'm gonna call this video a pot of coffee with Johnny in the morning. Let me show you, what I had for dinner last night, man. Wait a minute. I gotta stop it. Do it all over again. Check it out, guys. Johnny's eating good, Jackson. Caesar salad, extra cheese, extra dressing, prime ribs on the way. Eating good in the hood. It's Sunday, Jackson. Check it out, man. I went with I've gotten this a couple of times and it was kind of too rare. So I went with the medium. I hope it's a little red inside. We'll see. 16 ounce. It's absolutely. Johnny was grubbing last night, man. But I did wake up in the middle of the night with the fucking meat sweats, man. Them guys and the cooks over there now, they got a bunch of fucking rejects in the back. I mean, the guy, the expediter, he's just telling them, take all those fucking French fries off of those 5 plates. They're all burned. My potatoes were cold. The fucking vegetables, they're putting them on cold plates. He's got a bunch of schleps over there, and I told the guy, the manager, I said, hey, man, I gotta say something, bro. I said, you see that plate right there? He's like, yeah. I said, that used to have mashed potatoes in it. And look at my steak. I still have half of it left. I said, when you go from a 12-ounce steak to a 16-ounce plus, you gotta give a guy more fucking potatoes, man. You can't give him the same amount for a small steak. And he kind of looked at me like, who the fuck are you? I get that a lot. But I'm just saying, bro. You know, you can't order a side of beef and give him a fucking goddamn enough mashed potatoes for a fucking hamburger. Come on! He didn't take too kindly to my fucking suggestion. And then the guys in the back, these motherfuckers must have been prison cooks, is all I can tell you, because they just fuck shit up. They don't care. He needs to get a whole new crew in there, man. Them boys will fucking eat up. I'm just saying. Over on, you know, they could probably handle hamburgers, and that steak, I wanted it medium. It looked like shoe leather when it came out, but I will tell you, on the inside, that motherfucker was pink, Jack. Oh, yeah. Gotta take a look inside, see what's up there, man. Anyways, guys, so much for a pot of coffee with Johnny in the morning. Maybe that's what I'll call all of these things. But get yourself a plumbing commentary book. That's what they call this. Code and Commentary, IPC, International Plumbing Code. And just read it, man. Even if you just read one page, a couple code items a day. It's tough to do. I get it. Unless you're studying for the test. And if you do study, if you are deciding to go for your license, I went to a seminar. They're great. They really know their shit. They know the code. And just sit there and listen, man. And take it in. I never learned anything while I was fucking talking. You know what I'm saying? And the good thing about the place that I went to, Builder's Book Barn over on Cattleman Road in Sarasota. He's been doing this shit for 40 years. You go to the seminar, and then you can go as many times as you want before the test. And if you don't pass the test, I think it's free. You can go back. He guarantees you pass the test. Lucky for me, it wasn't luck. I put my time in. I took it serious. I passed my journeyman the first time. I took the test, and I passed my master's the first time I took the test. And it seems like, that's a big feat, because almost everybody I know has had to take it more than once. I mean, it's a lot, man. It's a big test, a lot of time, and you need to know where to find that information quick, man. Quick. You need to be able. You got to tab your book, and you got to be competent. It's simple as that, man. They're not passing these licenses out to anybody, man. Like the guy yesterday, he said, I need 15 inches of opening for this toilet. Wrong. You need 30 inches, wall to wall, for a fucking minimum standard, minimum opening for a toilet. 15 inches on each side. He ended up, I literally couldn't put, from the side of the bowl to the cabinet, I couldn't put this on. Now, yeah, granted, look at the difference. I guess gotta tell you, when I was a kid, guys, Johnny was an arm wrestling motherfucking madman. Nobody could beat me. I was 12 years old, bench pressing 260 fucking pounds, y'all. Those days are gone. I need to stop living in the past. Fuck it, man. Have a great day, guys. It's fucking Monday. It don't feel like it.